Hi, welcome to part two since since part one twagikozeko ekitundu katugenda kwongerezako bwongereza. Yeah, guys, reintroductions.
We didn't introduce ourselves in part
Ogwasose.
one.
Really?
Yeah,
No, we
I don't remember saying my AKAs.
You can say AKAs now.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. I am Yvonne, AKA YV, AKA Niger Maid, AKA Patience.
Wobadde ofunye n'amannya amalala awo along the way.
You
Manya
can,
Malala, that's true.
you can reintroduce yourselves. Nena Bidamalala.
Hi, my name is Helen Nsimbi, aka Helen Nsimbi's Kitchen on YouTube, aka The Vixen, because right now all I do is shake ass on the
On the
internet.
internet.
Yeah, like if you want me to shake ass for you right
Lovely.
now, you gotta bring in the coins. But yeah. Mm. So, and we have our special guest.
And hi, I'm the special guest. My name is Sheila, aka Madame Bay. That's it. No aka,
Yeah.
no other aka Sheila Freak.
Ocho.
Freak!
Because you're a freak.
Freak!
Freak.
Freak!
And you know, oh my gosh, Carlton, wait, Carlton. That's the name. That's this is the song that gave me the name Sheila Freak.
That's a
How did
song.
you?
We see each other. We see each other.
Oh
How y'all doing?
Good, good, good. I just finished with a client. That's what it sounds
What were
like.
you doing with the client?
I was taking their measurements.
Like what kind of client, girl?
Guys, I'm a fiber artist, and that includes making clothes, upcycling clothes. So I'm basically going to upcycle an outfit for him. Yeah, so
From
I
his
took
own
his measurements.
material?
Sorry?
From his own material, or you're going to add some of yours?
No, from old clothes that he already has. He wants a pair of
Oh
pants
damn,
that he wants to change into something else. Someone turn it into shorts and add it to somewhere else. Yeah.
that is
Yep,
so
yep, yep. So yeah.
FYI, I want to do like a newspaper. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I want like newspapers on denim, like pants gundi, because I have a concert 4th
Yvonne
of July.
kuzira naira kubanga nze Yvonne yankolera Caribana overnight, bro, over fucking night.
Yeah, bro, let me tell you one about people. Yvonne's hands are magical. Wakwata,
Yvonne,
wacha,
by the way, you know that
wakwata,
I still have
wacha.
that thing until today. You know that I still have the wings.
Yeah, you
I
do?
refuse to throw them. I still have them right now, right here.
Yes, they still survived.
They are still surviving with the
Wow.
even the stones, everything is still on that thing. I'm never going to throw it away. If I ever have to go to Caribana, I have half an outfit. Kakati Rakong, I want to go bums out. But other than that,
You want to go bums out?
yeah, last time I wore tights. I didn't
Yeah,
I
Kochi,
wore
now you have the top, you have everything. Just go and get dental floss. Wax that coochie and we're done.
you guys, speaking of Kuchi, I was having a conversation with someone and they were talking about how old we are growing, that their hairs are turning grey down there.
The kuche hairs?
Mm. And when you see
Guys,
the Kuchi hair starting to turn grey, you start becoming bald down there. Like I shave all the way down because ain't nobody. Because imagine you're those people who like young boys or you attract young boys and you're always having one night stands and then they're going to go, banange.
Nera gundi abeera ali mukugundi kusotinga gundi like trail
chulamabeera ali
mix.
awo ali mu kulya bakuli ng'atunuliddeyo. No, you
Omanyi
close
nga
your eyes.
mubeera mu
Ndamuwi
trail
nagambye
mix nga you're
bannange
looking for
omwana
only
alina
almonds.
envy eyo wa.
No, you close your eyes
Nah.
go warm it. Well, guys, who's there opening their eyes while eating tasty food?
Well,
Tonoonya nvi.
anoonya nvi munnange yasanga envi nga ttaano n'aziraba n'agamba agenda kubeera bold
But
forever.
no.
Now me that
Like
bald
about
look. Okay, I cannot stand that bald look. It just feels like you're a child. Like I'm not a little girl.
Yeah, but
Eh?
then if you're going to see grey hair, hell no.
Girl, I be there powerful with my great pube.
the name of my
Until
pube is down there graying.
I found
I'm not assorting it like trail mix. Nera bobo oyagala okujja
Exactly.
gundi.
I found my
Yeah.
one gray hair. I thought that was the lighting, and I was like,
No, I'm not assorting it like gray hair. That shit is wild.
yes, salt and pepper.
Bigambo bimpedde nako.
What was
But
about
yeah,
salt and pepper?
I don't know. Like, people kind of believe like once you age, you're not supposed to have. I believe sex
I think
simmers
sex is much
as
easier
you age.
the older
Yeah,
you grow, actually.
yeah, sex
Because
simmers.
the thing is that the older you grow, the more you know yourself, the more you know
Mm.
what you want, what you don't
What
like.
works for you?
But
You
I
know.
guess that's for people that are actually sexually active.
Well,
But then in the Balimba, some of us are celibate.
but then hey, Ibona Kabiranga, you're quiet. Adding on to that note,
I'm drinking too.
Sip your PNP.
we are going to be celibate starting today
That's
because
okay.
I was celibate until my birthday until I wasn't, but now I'm celibate again.
Even me, I was celibate until 2 weeks ago. I was on the streets. Now I'm celibate again. And before 2 weeks, I was celibate for 3 years, almost 3 years, and I broke it last summer. Let's see what happens this summer.
Yeah.
Off the streets, I'm off men's stupid energy. Like, what the heck? Someone told me that when abasaja babera bakomba buli kaseera, they're comparing. They're comparing your energy. You need to preserve it, and the way. Okay, shit. I was just about to implicate. That won't get.
They're
Speaking
comparing your
of
energy. I mean, if you
Speaking
have,
of energy, I recently read somewhere of this was not even a TikTok, guys. I read somewhere of like when you're having sex, you are supposed to think about yourself and what you do. Oshegera. Naye kakati, once you start thinking about the other party, that is how you get stigmatized. Oshegera.
you
Kubanga
mean,
kakati, like you are supposed to be thinking of like
To
goodness and stuff.
satisfy
I do
yourself.
not know how this works, but that's what I'm gonna be trying.
No, I
what you
see
mean?
how it works
You're supposed
actually.
to, first wait, explain to me. You're supposed to be thinking about yourself.
You're supposed to be
Your
thinking about
your pleasure.
yourself success and stuff because in most cases this is how like people get stuck in situations that are not oba acquitted for the ekigambo ky'embuzaawo okitegeera because bw'abeeramu when they're intercourse they're thinking about the person they're having intercourse with. No, you're supposed to be thinking about yourself and your pleasure.
In other words, you have to be a man. You know how men like to come so
Wait, like you're
quickly?
saying, like, please, Sheila, I don't know which men you've been with.
No, generally, like, oh, shots fired. But
that
not
wa- that
right
wa- that
now.
was that was way too
No,
like
listen, not right now. But this thing whereby every girl has a story of being with a dude, and the dude they've been with, like, sometimes comes so quickly before them and they don't satisfy them, type
mm,
shit. The
mm.
reason is because the guy is satisfying himself and he only cares about himself. So basically, you have to think like that. That's how I'm thinking about it. But
I have no problem with you coming quickly, right? Just make sure I have been serviced, and then you can come, right?
but that's the thing I'm talking about. Most men, like a lot of men, they do the opposite. They come
I
before
mean, if you
satisfying the
have
girl.
given me foreplay for like, I was going to say 3 hours,
Kale
2.5
wulila.
hours, you're allowed to come in the 5 minutes of penetration. It's okay. Chilanga, you've gone off.
No, no, no. I'm here. I'm
I
here. I'm
don't see
here. I'm
your
here. I'm
face.
here. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Gun. What were the which from came in like this? I thought this would have been a quiet enough place, but it's really not. So that's why I'm muting and unmuting. But yeah, so like, yeah, with intercourse on your next journey when you break your celibacy, Madame Breezy, think about yourself.
Which celibacy?
The thing is that I always think about myself personally.
I thought you're celibate right now.
But when I'm not, I care about myself. I'm those women that Astaghfirullah. Actually, you know what? Let's not say that.
Sheila, oh no, Senor Munanga, but they're going. I thought, anyway, Nanga, I can't
I
believe
realized that the
talking about
older I
sex
grow,
kind of makes
maybe
us
what.
shy.
No, 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 no. Like, it's funny. This is a very strange topic to talk about because I want to talk about so many things, but I'm so scared of the freaking internet.
Oh my God, the
Because
internet.
shit lives on the internet, and when it lives there, you cannot take it away. Bro,
But
this
Sheila,
when
are you embarrassed by the things that you're saying? Are you saying lies? Are you saying non-truths? Like, I don't understand.
all
Me, whatever
truth.
I am saying, I will still say it again 10 years
Okay,
from now,
fine. Yeah, I'm
probably.
going to say what I was going to say, but Nange, peer pressure is what peer pressure is called. As I was saying, I'm those women that like to be satisfied first. Always, always, always. First of all, it's not guaranteed that I'm going to give you, but you have to give me. And I don't know why I'm whispering, but you better. If you don't, go get the fuck out of my space. What are you doing? I'm too old for this shit. And now the oldness comes
I know.
like I'm like, yeah. So that's what I wanted to say. I say
So
my
Sheila,
shit and that.
every person you've slept with gives you head before you chow.
Not every. I think the one in the past couple of years that people have been with, only one person hasn't. And my list, my I have a roster, so it's
Or
fine.
people you continue repeating with.
No, these days I told myself because I don't want my list to grow longer, I don't mind repeating with the same people.
Ah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about repeating with the same people.
Yeah, because I don't want my list to grow so long. My list is long enough as it is for a girl in the stereotype of a Ugandan girl.
And who's there counting your list, putting it in stone and whatnot? Are you putting a tattoo on your head? Eh?
I'm counting my list. The other day I had to add the guy from 2 weeks ago. I'm like, fuck. So there
Mm.
goes another human being.
That situation that wasn't even supposed to be a
It wasn't
situation.
supposed to be a
That's
situation. Oh my gosh, ew.
that's turning into something else.
But you had a good
Oh,
time. A good time was had, right?
no.
A time was hard, but not wow. It wasn't good. In fact, it was below. It was average, but more on
Below
the below
average.
that, not more on the below than the above average. Like the guy was so nice, he was so sweet, he was chivalrous, but I'm just like, nah, something is off. Something is so off. But that dude called me his chick after knowing me for like 2 hours. Like, hi babe, I told Kat on this story. I'm like, what the fuck?
And that is what Igundi, like the level of possession that person came with. Kind of, like
It's so scary.
it is
Imagine you just meet
scary.
someone and then they call you and they're like, you have to meet my friends today. And then they go like, oh, you don't pick up. Pick up right now. Call me. It's urgent. What are you telling me that's urgent? Oh, I need to see you right now. Bro, I met you. I don't even know you for more than 24 fucking hours, bro.
And that is the level of cycle, which, like how that's how people end up on deadline.
Okay.
Literally. And
It's,
let's not forget
it's
we were
just good
intoxicated.
pussy. The guy was pussymatized. You're talking about being dickmatized. Guys also get pussymatized, okay? Sakuchi was
Speaking of
fire.
the same, the
Sheila
cooking is
was
still.
doesn't being a jet car wash. The guy
Django,
wanted his car
Django.
washed, right? And he was pussymatized. So why are you complaining for having a fire pussy?
Well, in that case, I might as well grow some wings. Ninevi wa wati do.
Exactly. Like he's a man crying over you for like, bro, I don't even know your fucking last name. Eh?
Bro, niggas ain't shit.
Supersized. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But still, I don't know. It just feels off. Ochtegera,
By the
you
way,
know.
after I spoke to Carlton, because Yvonne, I think that weekend you were busy, he told me to block this guy. I blocked that guy real
Yeah.
quick. Real quick.
I
But there's so
dream
much
meet my
love in this.
parents. Below 24 hours.
Meet your parents.
I want to do the. I'm like, babe, you're calling me babe. You don't, I have a name. Babe has a name.
No debt, no nothing. I want to move into your house.
Let's not forget he was living with his whole entire clan. I'm like, you want to just
Yeah,
want
and that is the thing. I was,
Wait, what do you mean he was
majority.
living with whole entire clan? Sorry.
He
no.
was living with his whole
I
entire
asked him
clan.
like, who do you live? Where do you live? He's like, oh, he told me where he lives. He's like, I asked him, do you live by yourself? He's like, no, I live with my brother and some friends. So you want to come and camp in my house?
To get away.
No,
So you
to
can
Yeah,
get
have a bathroom to
like, oh,
himself.
there is no privacy. There is no this, bro. He comes to my house, goes to the balcony, smokes back to back for like fucking 5 hours. Well, I'm exaggerating.
but
Listening
the
to
level of
music on
freedom
his
at
phone
that
outside,
balcony.
going to my balcony, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, walking in my house with his shoes,
Huh?
going going to the toilet and peeing and not
A
fucking flashing.
flashing.
Ew! I go to the toilet. I'm like, no fucking way. I'm not becoming a babysitter to one adult man right now. Fuck no.
Mm-mm.
Not me implicating myself right now. I'm done.
But which is true, you know.
But yeah.
So, yeah, the streets be calling my name, but now I'm very careful with the streets. I'm actually scared of the streets right now because they be everybody kafankunali. So,
Yeah,
the streets are
the
calling
streets
my
are
name,
tough.
but I'm just like, it's fine. I don't need the streets to call me.
The streets are tough out here.
Yeah, I think. Kachai kange
Sonia,
kauma.
did you go? Oh my goodness.
No, this lady was passing by, Nadia Simon, she started recording me, so I was giving a face of like,
Okay,
No.
yeah. I don't think it will be a good idea to record in public again doing the podcast.
no. It says that like back home network is not great. This is why I
Mm.
left the house. Network is not great. This is why like I decided to come out here because I
Mm.
thought it would be like it's much better. Because you could even our phone conversations were bad. But yeah, I apologize to our listeners for this little hiccup.
My Carlton ka outfit ko lero kankubye linda ko. Is it matchy matchy?
Yeah, it's matchy matchy. Yeah,
And
this.
the
Like
pants
Noble Pale,
matching.
even Noble Pales are matching.
Olimba nawe tulageko tulabe bannange. Checho baby.
But
Linda
now
ko.
Now
that
you're
is where I got
frozen.
frozen.
Oh no. Kaya laba wetu freezing it.
I'm freezing it there, Kobere. Are you showing?
Wow.
No,
Eh?
I'm legit hoping that
Mm,
when we finish like the whole podcast,
mm.
the video is actually okay. So maybe you should just put
You
it
two are going
on.
to be okay. I'm going to stay like this.
What you can turn it back on?
Let me see.
Like try and put it back on, and maybe right now it won't be. Hey, try to gain the mass. Yeah.
Okay.
So today I was talking to someone, and they're like, when I was explaining the podcast to them, they go like, "Chai kamubera kulwali, you just be talking," and I'm like, exactly. Just imagine
Yeah,
it as a phone call
you
with
know,
somebody.
because majority of these podcasts are all, I don't know, they get into people's lives. Which again, I don't like speaking about celebrities. I don't know these people. I don't like speaking about politics. I am not a politician. I love speaking about myself and actually
Same.
listening to my friends talk about themselves.
Sorry, I'm still
You
here.
know. So yeah, Yvonne, what has been going on in your life recently?
My beads are the bude buba kubiro bude Yvonne.
Hmm.
Can I just break your glasses? My life has actually been really interesting.
Hmm.
Um, I've been doing workshops every Wednesday, teaching an elderly group how to sew. We're doing crafts together, and then I also have a gig coming up where I'm going to be teaching over like About 500 people. I'm not 100% sure how that's going to go, but that's the
Mm.
estimated amount of
Going to
people.
go well.
So I have just been really grinding and trying to push Niger Made to put it out there. And
Mm.
I think it's like slowly working because people are actually starting to call me. Like today, I got a phone call for someone who ordered some t-shirts. I don't know how that's going to fall through. Hopefully it comes through. Then yeah, plus my client that just came in today. So I've mainly been doing my best to focus on my business, although I've had like very many distractions from Ruto's
Yvonne, I
son.
have one question
But
when you're done.
hmm?
I have a question when you're done.
Okay, yeah, I've had quite a few distractions, but yeah, I do my best.
Okay, Yvonne, how did the name Niger Med come about? Carlton Ali Frozen Ned. I have to take a screenshot of this because this one is so funny.
I know.
It's like
Name on put it up.
like
Looks he looks like he's judging us.
yeah, yeah. No. But how did the name Niger Med come up?
Thank you for asking. That's a very beautiful question. So Naga is basically my sister's name, my late sister. She's called Victoria Naiga.
Linda ko pause. Yvonne, twedira ekintu kye kimu twedira weddira ki?
Gabi.
Ngabi. Why is my sister called Naiga? Anyway, go on.
Yes, so my sister's name is Naiga. She passed away. I actually changed my business name from Mika Nak to Naiga Maid. The reason why I did that is the first name did not really come entirely from me. I swear I can't stand Carlton's face. I keep looking at that screen and it's like
It's okay. Don't look.
so anyway, yeah, the name, the way it came, it's my late sister's name. The reason why I used her name is because I want to do something that is about teaching. And her name basically means teaching, like
Nay,
to
yes,
learn.
Omega,
Yes,
yeah.
to learn. And then also another reason why I chose her name, because I could have used Victoria. Another reason why I used her name is like that's what we used to call her. And Vicky was by far my biggest support in my everything that I was doing. Be it I'm going to rob a bank, she would come up with the outfit.
Mm,
Like she was my biggest support, and I just felt like this is something that I want to have her memory live on and on and on because eventually I don't want Nagame to just be me. I want it to be also like a bunch of schools as well where people are actually learning.
that's actually a very good initiative. Now, I had another question that has gone away about Naiga Med. That's very interesting. Oh, the question is, how do you feel right now after everything? Do you feel like you're in a much better space
In terms of what?
in terms of how you're dealing with your sister not being here?
I don't want to say that I'm in a much better space because I don't think I will ever be in a better space. There's nothing better about it. I feel like it's something that you kind of grow to live with.
Live
It's not
with.
that it's better. Yeah. It's like some days will be very, very terrible. Like she's like always on my mind and like I'm all sad and shit. And then other days I'm like having conversation with her. I don't know how weird that is, but like yeah, I'm like
Oh, it's
having
not
conversation
weird.
like
I have conversations with my dad all the time, so
right
it's
like
fine.
I'm like Vicky, we're doing this now. Vicky, imagine I did this and like I don't know. I just feel like
My sister taught me about what periods are.
ah,
She taught me about what periods are.
who?
Vicky.
My sister.
Yeah.
The first time I ever saw period blood was her period blood.
So I think we were just learning about it, and of course, she was older than us. And then she mentioned the specific. specificities. Is that the word? Echigambo sichimanyi.
Mm-hmm.
The specifics of what it entails and what it looks like and how it feels coming out of your body. And this is the one thing I cannot forget about her. She was very, what's the
Yeah,
word?
straight,
Yeah.
not even straightforward. She called a spade
Not
a spade,
straightforward, like
not a
very
big
raw.
spoon. Yeah.
Very raw in the sense of ngenda kwogera Oluganda because I don't know how it's going to sound like. In Luganda it's even worse. Oh, biddinga
But it,
minida, biddinga something like this. I'm like, fudge. Bro, I swear she's the first person in my life who told me what that shit is. And the way she explained it, I'm like, you're actually right. You did not skip, you did not miss anything. That's the, I swear that's the memory I have of her in my head.
yeah, that was Vicky.
Very raw as fuck. So I totally understand where you're coming from doing all this stuff to keep her memory alive.
Mm-hmm. We love and we miss her, and she was quite entrepreneurial, honestly. So I feel like this is just, keeping her memory alive. And Mika Nak was nice. It was a cute name, but then I didn't really feel it. I didn't have much sentimental value to it because it was my name and like my ex's name.
Yeah, I'm glad you let that go.
Yeah, me
But I was
too.
just always curious how Nagamed came about. Like, I've always been curious. And I don't know why I didn't even ask you personally because every time I'm like, where did this name come from?
Negamed.
Yeah. So that's the story behind Niger Maid. Guys,
Oh
please
shit, I
like
just
and
answered my own
support.
question in my head because I was like, why is my sister called Naiga? Why? I just really, I found the answer. I was literally about to type in my group chat and then I remembered she was named after my grandmother who is called Naiga.
But see,
And
that's
that's
like your grandmother on.
my dad's side, my dad's mom.
Okay. Your
She was
dad's
called
mom.
Naiga.
Yeah, which means she could have been a different clan.
No, my mom was a different clan, but you know how in African culture we take up our dad's clans?
Mhm.
So this is not my dad's clan, but Bamubulamu Jajawangi.
Yes.
So now it
Oh,
makes sense. Because I was like, Naiga, Naiga. My sister is Naiga. Where did this name come from? Kumbe, it's my Jaja's name.
yeah, boy.
Yeah, Carlton, what have you been up to? Carlton
African
left us.
home. Sheila, what have you been up to?
I already told y'all. I've been up to creating
Uh,
content.
I've been up to
Oh,
creating content.
but,
uh,
Jinx. Yeah.
I'm sorry, my network is being really, really iffy. Yeah, but yeah, I've been up to creating content. I've been traveling less, which I am thankful for. I'm trying to get into some financial management classes,
Whoop, whoop,
because
whoop.
I need to start managing my finances better.
Let's
Amen.
go.
When was 27th of May? That was last week.
You're
Yes,
7 days
actually.
celibate.
Yeah, so I'm 7 days celibate. Oh my God, you
Am I
guys.
counting? No, you said 27th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're 5 days celibate, my friend.
So I'm 5 days celibate. Oh my God, you guys. It was a great time.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my calendar right now, like, hmm?
So yes, like I don't know, there's this loneliness that I get right around my birthday for no reason. Like literally a week to my birthday, I become so sad. But then right after I'm like, oh, okay. I guess it's a new year just, popping up in my life. I'm trying to get more resolutional, because I have so much unfinished business. I don't know why, but I really do have so much unfinished business.
In what sense?
I saw Beyonce 2 days before my birthday, which was a great
No,
time. I know you guys don't laugh at like that, but I explained my love for Beyonce
you don't have
as,
to explain it. It's fine.
Hmm.
yeah, Yeah, but for my peeps on
Yeah,
here,
oh yeah,
they
for
need to
sure, yeah.
learn to know me that why I am such a strong
Beehive.
beehive. It's just that like her music is different in my ears. I don't know, you know, like I've grown up with her and she has evolved, and I believe I am evolving with her. She's evolving with me, of which I don't think I have ever felt like that about any other artist. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's the update in my life. I got a weird call that I can't share that I've already shared with my girls, and
My pussy tastes like
yeah,
Pepsi.
one thing is, when this call made me realize that I am the ish. Anytime that I feel like I'm not, I need to remember that people will drop their lives for me. So I'm so thankful for that, I guess, in a way or two, which is a little bit sad, but yeah, that's what's happening in my life.
For life dropping.
Hmm?
You're thankful for life dropping, eh?
Yeah, and I don't know, like it has Arizona has gotten a little bit greener for me, you know. I the more like I grow, the more I appreciate life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the more I appreciate life. So yeah, Sheila, you on mute, honey. Anyhow, my baby, right in my life of late.
Of late.
Mm.
Right, all right. My God, we are so rusty with this podcast thing.
We're
So,
so rusty today.
Yes,
so
we are so rusty today. And with these connections being,
With
I don't
this
know what's
connections, because
happening
Sheila
with the
is appearing twice.
Really?
yeah, you're
Yeah,
appearing twice.
Okay, just a sec. I'll be back.
no, it's all right. The most to to hold it, huh?
Zembade Sibauli, that thing I couldn't hear a single thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
But
guys,
yeah,
what made you guys tired? What made you tired? Sheila, you are a guest. Are you even a guest anymore? No, you're not a
you're not,
guest.
I guess. You're regular. In fact,
Yes.
you're going to be appearing daily.
You need to invite me on these lives on these because I love these chats, Loki.
Yeah. This just love you too, baby.
What has made me tired this week? Freaking recording. As much as I love creating content,
I'm surprised.
recording. No, Yvonne, you don't understand the hustle behind recording. It's a major hustle. It's a major hustle in the sense that I want you guys to be in the same, to feel like you're doing what I'm doing. So if I'm
Mm,
doing that, I'm recording like the same scene 25,000 times. Exaggeration.
mm,
But I'm recording this view, I'm recording this view, I'm recording this view, that view, that view, that view. If I'm doing the same thing over and over, it wouldn't be so difficult if I had someone recording me, but I'm a one-man show. Meaning
mm.
that one scene, for it to look very engaging, I have to do like, which I'm
Different
about to
angles
do
and
after I
whatnot.
get off this phone call. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, okay, this is the scene I have to record. It's just one scene. And I'm just like, this one scene is going to take me like a good 30 minutes. Meanwhile, this 30 minutes, okay? This 30 minutes, out of this 30 minutes, I'm going to use 2 seconds.
So wait, even with the multiple cameras, it doesn't.
Again, because it's multiple angles, that footage is 30 minutes. The editing is 2 seconds. The edit is 2 seconds. So,
Okay.
also this whole thing of using so many different cameras, I realize all my cameras have different lights. My phone is very close to my DJI, but my big
Mhm,
camera is very so clear and so like the picture, the content, everything is so good that the,
mhm.
the footage doesn't align. So half the time I
Mm.
have to use the same camera, repeat the same scene. Okay, I'm repeating showing you. I'm repeating getting my fork and eating. I'm repeating the overhead view. I'm repeating this side angle, so that when you see, you can see, like, oh, she's in a big room. Oh, this is the food she's eating. Oh, and she's eating. It's
But
just
Sheila,
3 seconds.
that's why your stuff is so entertaining. So
Thank you.
you're doing a good job.
I can't wait for episode 2 to drop.
Episode 2 is going to be.
Yeah, can we subscribe to Jigundi? Because,
So
yeah,
it's on my YouTube, it's on Instagram, it's on TikTok. But I was
yeah.
talking to Yvonne earlier today, and I'm like, there's stuff that I don't want to share with the whole world. So with
Mm,
everything that I don't want, like you see these personal stories that we have that we don't want to share. If I
mm,
ever shared it, it's going to be the same video but two versions. One video that's PG, one video that's not. But the video that's
mm,
wait, where am I? The video that's not PG, the video
yeah.
that's PG is the
Hmm.
video that you have to pay for. No, the video that's not PG you have to pay for. The video that's PG everyone gets. So the people
Mm,
that subscribe will see all the stupid shit like partying, shit like that. But because
yeah,
we all know what is it called, police, haram
yeah.
police. And if haram police pays, at least they'll have paid to watch. And if they pay to watch and talk shit, that's their problem, not mine. At least I got money out of it. So that's the plan.
But yeah, what made me tired this week? I don't know. I need to get a new source of income because this transport and logistics thing is not working for me.
Why is
Um,
it not working?
I don't know. Like I've outgrown, associating with people. So, my goal this week is to look for a job in a hospital.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Wait,
really wanted to be like a phlebotomist. That was actually my goal at the
what does
beginning
that
of it.
mean?
Kuja kumsai, like a lab attendant.
Are you going to take content seriously?
I am taking content seriously.
So it could be your other source of income. I don't know what happened to my video.
Yeah, child, let me tell you one. Today, this app is playing us. But, I'm so thankful that Yvonne is back. Now that you're back, this
Yes,
app is playing us.
I'm really, really sorry, guys. Guys, running a business is not the easiest thing. Like the more that I do things, the more I realize I don't have stuff. So like I keep having to buy supplies almost every day. So I'm always getting deliveries. I had to pick up my deliveries because they're going to throw it out and it's raining. And I live downtown and I don't want to take my stuff. And oh my God, there's a rainbow outside. Sorry, I'm so
Oh,
distracted.
no, it's fine, girl.
But yes, what made me tired? Oh my God. I need an assistant.
From a Florence to an assistant.
Yeah, no, I need Florence to be my assistant, like my house manager. I need a house manager.
So I watched a TikTok video recently that was talking about how adulting is a trap. And this girl was like, you know that when you have a household, like it's like who gave me permission to be in charge of a household? So now I have to clean, I have to pay. I knew you Nenzirusi. Um, she's like, so now I have to clean, and every once in a while I have to deep clean, and then I have to be in charge of my food, feeding myself, and then I have to be in charge of cleaning my house, and I have to be in charge of this, that, that. I'm like, bro,
And
you're
then on top of
singing
that,
the
you have
freaking
to run a
choir.
business, eh? You have to run a business and you have to stay sane.
Mm,
Like, no,
mm. It's not for
no,
the
no,
faint
no.
of heart,
It's not
but
You
for
know
the
what?
thing, but these are things that we have to do now so that we'll retire early.
Yeah,
what's
that's true.
what's the
But
retirement age?
Okay, Sheila.
I don't know about Canada, but it's 65 for Americans.
Okay, I hope I'm not 65 when I retire. I need to retire in like 1 year from now, bro.
Yeah.
I
I
know.
can I cannot handle any more stress of putting in the work. The heck?
The heck.
Yeah, so that's what made me tired. I don't know, Carlton, if you talked about what made you tired. What made you
I
tired?
did. Life
Okay,
in general.
I missed it.
Um, yeah, you shall listen to it where we have uploaded the pod. You know,
I
I just
will.
one thing is we just need to get a new app to record this. So
I
I need to go.
know. I feel like, yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like this app is just starting to disappoint us a
yeah,
little bit more
Wait,
and more.
over and
I
over.
lucky like this app, but you know this other app called um. I
Let
have
me
to
not
look.
give it a kalango here. We'll talk about it in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So because we don't give people free promo here.
There is no free
We do
And
give Niger Made promo, and
yes,
yes,
Madam
I'm
Bay.
also working. I'm partnering with a company that's in Uganda that's working on making an African like Amazon thing. Yeah, so watch this space. So
Oh, that would be so cool.
it's gonna be like Amazon for Africans, but like for African stuff.
That's so cool for African stuff, like African
Mhm.
market, like locals.
For diaspora mainly. You know how like where you are over Odia Wovedo Yagala, let me say like I don't even know if okay, this is like so far fetched, but let me say these nostalgic things like Goyagala pancakes. Then you're gonna go up, no ordering a pan. Like you want farmer's choice sausages, and then they're like right there. You want like chai chisubi. You don't have to wait for people to be coming back from Uganda.
Could be mpiso when you the farmers' choice sausages. The sausages in this country are like poo poo.
I don't know if I can come up with the sausages when I come visit.
Naye sausage ze Kampala gwe ziwuuma ezo sausage.
No, like all one of Kenya, like they are farmers' choice, yes, but I'm not sure if they tested some because I haven't had them in like 5 years for reals.
Mm.
But they used to try their level best to trust like farmers' choice. Yvonne, you
Yeah,
look
and then
amazing. You look really beautiful today, FYI.
Yeah, I
You
saw
look
thank
that
like a
you
you.
had. I'm like,
virgin.
It's
Tukango
because
I didn't tell you.
thank you. It's because first of all, I'm wearing Niger's dress. This was my late sister's maternity dress.
Aww.
Yeah. So like I don't know, every time I wear this dress, I just feel good about life. I feel good about myself. I feel free and like I feel closer to her. So maybe that's also part of it. And then I also had a good weekend.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's very
Mm-hmm.
relative to who is listening, but okay.
Yes.
But you know
Anywho.
what? It was a good weekend for me because I love drama, okay? I
Eh,
don't know
oh,
about you
girl,
By
guys.
the way, me, it
say,
wasn't even dramatic. I had an enjoyable weekend, drama or not. Like, mwagenzo yene mwesanga mwabamanyi.
ategeta emboozi gy'otoyagala twogereko oyagala gireeta wano.
Just
Nedda.
just like beating around the bush.
Hey.
Anyway, guys, that has been us for today. We are going
Yes.
to be more organized with the next one. Yeah, you know,
And
believing banana for believing Pia. But anyway, love
mm,
you guys. Talk
love
to
you
you
guys.
sooner.
Thank
Hope you
you for
tune in
sticking
again.
around.
Care.
Please like, share, subscribe. Oh my
Like,
God, this rainbow is so beautiful, guys. I wish I could show you. Like, it's right outside
please, you're
my
going to take
window.
pictures, then you send so that you can plug it into the
Yeah.
next thing because now you have a Google Pixel,
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a Google Pixel, but you know, like the eyeball is not the same as the phone. Like you can be
we
seeing
shall try
something with
our
your
level
eye.
best.
We
We'll
will
try.
try a little bit.
Yeah.
Kale, guys. Love you guys.